So today I'm here to talk about why marijuana should not be legalized in the country. A 17-year-old kid driving while high on marijuana when his car struck and killed another teenage boy. According to the website, teen sentenced for deadly crash, driving while high. This is not the first time tragedies happen under the effect of marijuana, and it won't be the last one either. And not to mention, this is only one of the harms that marijuana brought upon us. So, I understand there are some benefits that legalizing marijuana will bring us, but that's not enough. So today I'm here to talk about why legalizing marijuana is not good for our country and what can we do to prevent it. First, marijuana is causing trouble to our lives. According to the website's marijuana statistic, of adult 26 or older who has used marijuana before age 15, 62% of them went to use cocaine at some point in their life, 9% of them went to use heroin, and 54% of them went to use some of the non-medical mind-altering prescription drugs. So what do all those numbers mean? It means that sometimes we overestimate our self-control ability, and that is not good. So what will happen if we don't stop them? Ask Amsterdam. So according to the website, 5 reasons why marijuana should remain illegal. Amsterdam today became the first city of Nordland to ban students from smoking marijuana at school. Our children is the future of our country, and I believe nobody wants to jeopardize that. So, but can we actually stop them from becoming illegal? Yes, we can, but we need to take steps, one step at a time. So the solution I have for you guys to prevent marijuana becoming illegal is to get people involved in these evolutions. First, we can start from the people around us. Convince people around you that marijuana is bad for us. Educate them, and show them the statistic if needed. Ask them for the support. Secondly, help those who's already addicted to it. If you have a friend or family who's addicted to the marijuana, help them, guide them, show them a better path, or accompany them to those treatment meetings, and maybe more. Thirdly, after we have the support of people around us, we can write a letter to the state government to address the problem. Or we could also join to one of those volunteer communities, such as CLAIM, stand for Citizens Against Legalizing Marijuana, to help defeating marijuana legalizations. So the result will surprise you if my plan is adopted. People around you will smoke less and less marijuana, and the people around those people will be affected by them and slowly quit smoking too. Think about the benefits for those people. They get to save up all those money from smoking. They will have a sober brain and a healthy body in the future. And most importantly, they can be responsible for their actions. Just like what the website benefits of quitting pot points out. Better short-term memory and critical thinking abilities, most improved in 2 months. So what will happen if we ignore the problem? Our society might be dominated by marijuana. Let me give a metaphor here for that. So let's say all the legal drugs is locked in a room and has a lock on it. Then the marijuana is the key to unlock the lock. The harm of the marijuana is there and cannot be seen, but it's like hurting our lives every day. So stop your silence and actually take some action to it. These are the reasons I believe why marijuana should not be legalized. So at the end of speech, I would like to go over what we have learned today. So now that we know that there's that marijuana legalization is a problem for us, we need to do something to fix it. So memorize these steps. First, convince the people around you. Second, help them. Thirdly, make the government pay attention on the problem at some points. Now understand that the last step will be a little bit hard to achieve, but we can always work our way up from the beginning. So remember this. You're not doing just for yourself, but for another huge favor as well. Just like Maurice Mann pointed out. Doing nothing for others is like undoing yourself. So stop your silence, stop your laziness, and actually take some action to it. Thank you. Any questions? Yes?
Where can I find more information about this?
Where can I find more information about this? Okay, I actually have a paper for you to show you that similar information for that. Okay. Any other questions? Yes.
What's the cost of taking these actions?
For the first and second steps, it shouldn't be cost any much. But for the final step, it might cost you a little bit just to attend the meetings or join the community. And that's about it. Okay, thank you. Enjoy.